What's up, Battletech fans? Here we are with yet another edition of Battletalk, but this time we're taking it on the road once again because it was so nice I thought I'd do it twice. I'm sitting here with one of the sponsors, a friend of the show, Chris Lewis, known as Pretzel Bear on the Space Lanes from the Inner Sphere Paint Base. Say hello to the folks at home.
Hello to the folks at home.
Now, Pretz, what are we doing here today?
So we have the latest round of HEXTECH terrain that I can get my hands on, and we're going to review them. We're going to unbox them, we're going to unpack things, look through them, and see what we're playing with.
We've got all kinds of stuff sitting here on the table that I haven't had access to for a while, but before I peel back the cellophane on this, Pretz, I want to talk about where we are today. Where is this unboxing taking place?
All right, we are in Overland Park, Kansas, and we are at the wonderful gaming store, Tabletop Game and Hobby, and the Cardboard Cafe. It's a wonderful pair of businesses. They are connected by the gaming room, which is what we are in. And I play at least half of the games of Battletech I play right here. I've done several teaching games here. We came by and visited it the last time you were in town, and managed to find people playing Battletech randomly in the afternoon. It was great.
So I think, without any further ado, we ought to tear back the plastic and see what this stuff looks like.
Let's rip into it. These come with the grooves on the sides, and you get the painting layers, and I'm going to have fun figuring out how to paint those. I love this. Now, I definitely say I'm going to get some plastic tubs for carrying these around.
See what this looks like with a mech on top of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's not just any mech. That is my third mercenary company. That is one of the mechs for the Storm Wardens.
Very cool there.
And the dropships you're getting here, which you can actually put a dropship on the hills too. Because why not?
Sure.
But yeah, no, that's a
So what do you think of these?
That's a huge base hill.
Sure.
And it goes up to L2, so you're going to get cover out of it. You're going to get some partial, some
and also you can take
cover.
These guys and you can
and you can do the three. I like them. I really like them. And again, you've got the felt, so those aren't going to just slide willy-nilly everywhere.
Right.
They're worth the money to me. I like them.
I think they're sick. Like, this is one of my favorite things to come out of this so far, aside from the streets, is these hills, just because of how textured they are on the side.
So the rough terrain is in one of the later collections.
Okay.
And it's much like the hills, it's pre-hexed.
Nice. See, I haven't seen this either. I love the texture on it.
Oh, yeah. It's very clear which pieces are the rocks, which are the dirt. And you could even fleck some grass on if you really wanted to.
Oh, sure.
It's not needed.
You could easily modify that.
Yeah.
With some Army Painter tufts.
Yeah.
Or some of their grass effects and basing effects.
Yeah, just a little bit of flocking on there, that would be beautiful. But I love them how they are, quite seriously. And again, you can repaint all of these. You don't have to take the default paint jobs. But the key is, you can
having them come out of the box.
Pull these out of the box and be playable and look good. That's a lot of rough terrain out of one box.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you get 10 templates.
10 templates.
10 templates. And you get a bunch of different sizes. You know, you've got these guys, then you've got your diamonds here.
Yep.
I mean, all in all, I think. And how much does this run? What's the MSRP on this?
I think these were 30 MSRP. Right around 30.
And how do you feel about that?
Oh my God, this is a steal.
That's a fair assessment.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they come in right at 30.
Okay.
Some of the bigger ones are 40, but these are 30. I think the hills are 40, and then these are 30. And if you set these next to the hills, all the paint matches.
Yeah.
So it brings your table together. So if you are going to repaint them, you just repaint them similarly using the same shades, and it still all comes right together.
What are we looking at? Streets?
Roads.
Taking it to the streets.
So these aren't the highways. The highways have been out for a while.
Right.
We both have the highways. I've taken the highways. I've played with the highways. These are the...
I've taken the highways. Yeah. That's for damn sure.
You just took them. Absolutely.
I ain't done yet.
But these are the roads.
Where we're going, we need
Roads.
Ooh,
So-
zigzag.
They've got the curbs and they've got the lane markers. So whereas the highways were 2 hexes wide per lane, these are half a hex each direction on the lanes.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
you have your highways around,
Right.
and then you have your little roads that branch off.
But I love this zigzag pattern they got here.
Yeah. And the
Looks like
little
we can
parking
do that.
lot. The little parking lot. Yeah, that
Is that what that is?
That's a little parking lot.
Oh.
Yeah. See the little lines in here.
Ah.
Those are car parking spaces.
How cool.
Uh-huh.
I did not notice that
Yep.
before. That completely slipped
And-
past me.
The parking lot can end in a dead end.
Oh my god. Dope. But like I say, see how you see right here, where like this is just big enough for cars
Uh-huh.
to go through? And I just got a text message from Goji, so what's up, Goji?
OG! Oh yeah, I forgot about the phone call from him today. It's been a busy week, folks. And then, to make it even better, the intersections.
Ah, intersections. The strobes.
Show those separately, show those together.
Nice.
Separately together. And then you can add
pieces
in.
here.
Yeah. But there you go. There you go. A couple little intersections, roads jutting off. So they interlock beautifully together like that. Now with the 3D printed, they've got magnet support so you can get them to stick together. But with these, they don't have the felt on the under. On the
Those ones don't. But these are made out of what's called a flex resin, if you don't know.
There we go. Yes.
So these will legit bend
Yep.
and not break.
Yep.
And then all you got to do is reform them back to whatever size they were. Put
Uh-huh.
it back down on the table. It's good as new.
Very nice. So yeah, I mean, a few sets of this, and you can build a road on any play surface you want, classic or Alpha Strike.
Oh yeah, almost any kind of combination.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, look, see how it turns right in?
Yep. So you can literally sit down knowing how many pieces you have, because the back of the box kindly tells you,
Right.
and you can sketch out what kind of layout you want if you're planning your game ahead of time. Or you can sit down and just whip them out and build them out. Value-wise for these, yeah,
What do these run?
I'm trying to remember. I think these ran in the 40 range.
Okay.
And
I want to say that's true because
yeah,
the other ones felt like I think that's what they were.
Yeah, I think all of the bigger boxes come in about 40.
Okay.
And all the smaller boxes come
So
in about
for
30.
$40, how do you feel about it?
Oh my
Dead ass.
God. Buy.
I think it's good. All right.
I'm at a point in my life where I want my tabletop to look good.
Yeah, same. I can't.
This tabletop looks
can't
good.
argue. Yeah. You get enough of these, and I'm telling you, you take this stuff back home to Top Deck in Tulsa. When we set this stuff up at the game table, I'm telling you, y'all, we get people coming up left, right, front, and center, being like, "What? This is Battletech?" Yeah,
Uh-huh.
man, that's what we're doing.
That's right.
Where are we going?
So we are going to grab
All right.
base boxes.
The Dropbase Delta.
Absolutely.
That's right.
We have the 4 building packs for Dropbase Delta.
Yeah, the paint on these is just second to none.
God.
You can tell there's some dry brush action going on there,
Yeah.
at least it looks like it.
Yeah.
And a lot of this stuff is interconnected as well. So they'll have, see that little window right there at the very end? Right about there?
Yep.
Well, that is going to be like an air duct or an
Okay.
air lock or something like that. There will be a tube that comes out of that, and you can
Okay.
kind of customize that however you want.
That's perfect.
Now this, when I first had it, was confusing to me and Jeff because we were trying to put the airlock tubes together. We were like, how does this work? Well, when you have the entire thing,
Then it works.
then it works. Then it all fits together.
Yep. That gray is part of the base hex, and it's just grooved into the plastic,
Yeah. So pull it out, like
Yep.
take it off of the
Yep.
hex.
and it just seats right in there, just like that.
The maintenance bay, and you've got what?
And I've got the power station.
Power.
Because every base needs power. More power.
And there it is, the proof.
I'm gonna say this. That's a win. That's very much a win.
Question: will the Ymir or Battlemaster fit? Oh, the Battlemaster.
Okay, so the assault mechs are
Battlemaster
a
may
little
not
bit.
fit.
Yeah,
He's a little bit big up
yeah,
top.
and that's
the
okay.
Ymir too big, or will that fit?
Just a hair bit.
Just a hair. All right, so I've got a couple of those guys. So here's all the connectors we've got so far.
Look at that power station. You got the power station and the administration building for the power station. And a connector there. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. And then that piece. Now the thing about this is it's got the nibs on both ends. So it's where the insert goes into the building and into the open end of the connectors. Folks, I got these on Amazon.
You want to open this up?
Quite literally. I've gotten some from other gaming stores as well.
Oh yeah?
You mind if I give a couple shout outs there?
No, do it.
Miniatures Market in St. Louis has great prices all the time. And I've been to their store.
Okay.
Very nice environment.
I think I've only been to Game Night.
Game Night's great. I love Game Night. Shout out to Game Night.
Oh, I love them. And I want to apologize to Mr. Brian Henry. I'm so sorry I couldn't meet you there. Believe you me, I tried as best as I could to make that right. And I couldn't. So
It was a hell of a trip.
I'll take a rain check, but I promise you I will be back. End cases. Because I'm going to get a shot of all this stuff on the battlefield, like once we set it up.
But you got to see the components too. Each way. And folks, I'm just going to say this. If you're ever at a con or a game store or a game night or an event and you see either of us, say hi. Please.
Be like, gang, gang, and I'll know exactly who you are.
Yeah.
Listen, this is what I'm
I
talking
mean, it's the base office building.
about. All the paperwork gets done, and if you don't do it right, we'll put you out that airlock.
And here. Let's add a corridor.
Yeah.
Since we're-
It's even got a little
And then you can
stuff on
add
that side.
a little three-way corridor there. Branch off into various.
Wherever you want to go.
Yep.
That's dope.
And then your people don't have to be walking around outside to go elsewhere in the building.
See, and you don't have to necessarily use this with like a lunar situation
No.
either. You could use it for anything you want.
Yeah.
All in all, a solid set. I'm looking very forward to taking this down to the tabletop right now and put it together. How about you?
Absolutely. Let's
All right,
crack.
let's get to work. And if you like what you've seen so far, folks, do us a big favor and hit that subscribe bell down there. Don't forget to like the video and turn on all notifications so you can find out exactly where the two of us are going to turn up next. And don't forget, folks, Battlebound has a Patreon at patreon.com/battlebound. Sign up today to enjoy those benefits tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Tuck Davian with my broadcast partner, the Pretzel Bear himself. And we're sure looking forward to seeing you next time right here out on the Space Lanes.
be sure to smash our like button and subscribe to our channel.
Crowdfunding is when lots of people give you small amounts of money to help your passion project come to life.